Hi everyone, it's me, Letitia with Scentsy. I am so excited about this series that I'm actually going to start as of today, and it will follow for every single Thursday. And this today is Join Thursday. I'm going to do whatever I can do possible to convince you to take the huge leap that I did and join Scentsy. And I'm telling you, I have been a consultant for quite some time now, ever since June of this year, and it has been an amazing experience. Okay, if you hear my kids in the background, just ignore it because they're actually getting ready for school. So, let's today we're going to start off with giving you guys some information about me. I know I have spoke about myself in many of my videos, but I definitely want to start off this series with talking a little bit how about me and how I started off joining Scentsy. I started off being introduced to Scentsy as a customer. About 2 years ago, there was a young lady at my job that actually sold Scentsy, and I started purchasing from her through her website because she lives very far from me. So I started, the main reason why I wanted to purchase Scentsy was that I needed something that was way stronger than your regular brand names that you would normally find in your supermarket or your local drugstore of air fresheners. I wanted something where I had a variety of scents and that I can use anywhere. I have 3 children, so I also needed something that was super safe. So that's why how I became introduced to Scentsy. It's very, very safe. It's wickless. You don't have to buy a bunch of tea lights to warm the wax. Um, Scentsy's motto is that we warm wax, we don't burn. So, and I need something practical for home and for work and for on the go. So that's how I became introduced to Scentsy, is that I was a customer 100% full blown before I even considered. So after a while, when I started using the product at my home, in my office, a lot of people were asking, "Oh, where did you get that?" Or, "Oh my God, where did you get that fragrance?" Or, "This is really pretty," things like that. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I sell it? Because for a very long time, I have been looking for other direct sell companies. Like I used to work for 2 other direct sell companies in the past that was not successful for me. So I sort of like, I would say God helped me stumble upon Scentsy because I wasn't considering joining at first. So, um, I shocked my sponsor. Okay. I know I already had a consultant that I purchased from, but she never asked me to join. So, and also, I wanted to shop my sponsor because I wanted somebody who was sort of like not necessarily on my level, but related to me. Because I work full time Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and I'm a mother of 3 children, and I'm a wife, and I do school online. I also go to the gym all the time. Like my schedule every single day is jam packed. So I needed somebody, a sponsor that sort of mirrored me, and that way, if I'm going through struggles or going through obstacles, because it is hard to do a business and have a full time job and have a family. So I needed somebody that could coach me through that. So that's how I came across my sponsor. Um, and she is absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Jackie Duran is awesome. An awesome, awesome sponsor. And she's definitely a leader. So in June, after me shopping a sponsor for 2 months, I think it was, I finally joined. Okay, so when I joined, I got an awesome, awesome starter kit. I mean, for the $99 you spend on a starter kit, you get over $200 worth of merchandise. Absolutely amazing. I mean, as I told you guys before, I also used to do direct selling for 2 other companies, and the starter kit that I got from Cincy versus them totally is the best. Absolutely the best. So, I started off my first month making Shooting Star. And what Shooting Star is that you have to make $500 worth of PRV in your first 15 days. Now, I know you guys are looking at it like that is a lot. No, it's not. It is super easy to make 500 PRV in 15 days. And I could definitely show you how I did it. the thing about Scentsy is that the product speaks for itself. You could put out one warmer or one plug-in warmer and just put some wax in it, and the quality, the longevity, the smell of the scents is absolutely amazing. That if you put it out, people are going to buy. You know, who does not want their house to smell good, you know, and what have you. So I made my shooting star, and which was super excited. I made my that in the first 15 days, and then I made sensational start level 1 my first 90 days. And I think in order to make sensational start level 1, you have to make, I think it's like $1,300 in PRV. PRV is personal sales, your personal sales before tax that you make. So that's what PRV is. Basically, it's your personal sales. So I made that, and I was super, super excited. And I think before I made Sensational Start, I became a certified consultant. And so I made three milestones. Actually, I'm trying to remember them all, but I made three milestones for my first 90 days. Like, that's how easy it is to get started and to be able to make an income with Scentsy. So I made certified consultant before I made my sensational start. And what certified consultant is that you have to make $1,000. And when you make $1,000 in sales, okay, that's any time. It could take you 3 months to make it, or 10, whatever, however you want. But I made mine pretty quickly, and that's how most consultants make theirs very quickly, because again, Scentsy speaks for itself, and it's very easy to sell Scentsy. So I made my certified consultant, and when you make certified consultant, you actually give yourself a raise. So I gave myself a 5% raise. So instead of making 20% commission, I now make 25% commission, which is awesome. Oh my God, I'm sorry if this is shaking. Okay, so now I want to get into how I sell and market and promote my business, okay, which is something that I find that is just absolutely fun and easy to do every day. I do a number of things. I do basket parties where I will have a bunch of testers in a basket, and like 2 catalogs. And the catalogs is not meant for people to take; it's really meant for people to just look through and then just tell me what they want to order. And so I make sales doing that. I leave those either at my job, in my home, or I actually carry it with me as I'm going back and forth to work. So I make sales from that. I also make sales through social media. If you have a Facebook, if you have an Instagram, if you now there's Periscope, if you have Twitter, you can definitely make an income doing that. Because look at your Facebook page. I mean, you probably have over 250 friends on there already. If you post your link to your website, post a couple of products every day, give people, you know, short tidbits on how to use the products, it basically sells for itself. So I do it that way. I also have a monthly mailing list where I have a bunch of customers who I call my VIPs, and I just send them samples. You know, 44 cents to send off is not that bad. It's because I get that back with my sales. I'm so sorry if my video is shaking. Anyway, let me adjust that. Okay. And so I do it like that. So I also do pouch parties where I would mail off a pouch like this to a hostess. Okay. And what she would do is that she would, you know, send me some sales. So that's how I do that also. So those are the major three things that I do. Actually, the fourth thing I do, I also pass out samples as I'm going to work, running errands, things like that. I actually hand people samples with my business card or whatever. So those are actually four different ways that I actually generate sales and generate customers. And I also, after a while, I will say, after about 2 months of you being a consultant, you're going to start to gain referrals. So family members, friends, co-workers, church members, whoever that you sell to, they are going to initially send you customers, because like I have a girl that used Scentsy products in her home that she purchased from me, and her mom loved it, and her mom ends up buying from me. Because again, Scentsy speaks for itself. It's not hard to sell Scentsy. The products are amazing. I'm telling you. Um, And that's how I do it. I'm also very much into fundraising. I did my first fundraiser, I think it was in August. It was for a back to school fundraiser, which did very, very well. And I generate sales from that. And fundraisers are super easy, super cool. I mean, if you have children who are in school, speak to your principal or whoever, or you can even do your own fundraiser for the church, school, work, whatever. Because I do work for a non-for-profit agency full time, and we do a lot of things with veterans and the homeless and things like that. So I'm actually going to do a fundraiser coming up really soon on that. But what Cincy has done for me is that definitely has given me some extra income every single month. Before I joined Cincy, we were on a fixed income. I mean, to the cent and to the dollar, every bit of income that my husband and I get had to be accounted for. You know, mortgage, rent, sorry, whatever, light bill, gas bill, whatever. Everything has to be accounted for. There's nothing extra. So what Scentsy has done for me is that has given me extra income to do things like, take my kids out, groceries, put some money for a bill, um, treat myself, which I have no problem doing. And things like that. And I definitely am so excited about that. Again, I have worked for other direct sale companies that have not made as much of an income as I do with Scentsy. So I definitely encourage you to jump out that leap, do this for yourself, for whatever reason. Think of a reason of how Scentsy can help you. And that could be a number of ways, even more than just income. I have gained extra friends, that I call my sisters, my Scentsy sisters, that my sponsor that I can email and reach out to anytime, whether I have a question or want to run past ideas or even personal stuff about family. Like, you gain a huge sisterhood. Like, Scentsy gives you tons of incentives to encourage you to sell prizes, certificates, charms, different things like that. They do a number of things, to encourage you to sell. And to run your business. This is your business, my business. Like, I run my business the way that helps me not feel like I am adding a huge addition to my life. Scentsy for me is sort of like something that I really, really enjoy doing. And it's not as if like, oh my God, like how can I explain it? Like, I don't feel like me being a Scentsy consultant is adding this huge obstacle in my life. It doesn't interfere. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. It does not interfere with my everyday life. It doesn't interfere with my schooling. It doesn't interfere with my job. It doesn't interfere with my family. It doesn't interfere with none of those things. It's just this thing that sort of just migrated into my day to day so easily, and it's something that I really, really enjoy doing. And I work my business all the time. Yes, I do have days where I take off, on the weekends and things like that, but um I work my business. I work my business the way I want to work it. And with Scentsy, it's so easy to work it how you want to work. If you want to make part-time income, you can do it to where you can make part-time income with Scentsy. If you want to make full-time, you can do it to where you can make full-time income with Scentsy. It's all up to you. And I could be here to help you. I'm a very involved sponsor. I'm here for you. I'm there for you. Anytime you have questions, whatever, I'm always here via text, phone call, email, whatever. But what this is all about is that if you want to make that extra income a month, it is very easy and simple for you to make that with Scentsy. Please reach out to me to join. Okay, even if you're not interested in joining right now and you have a couple of questions, because again, it took me 2 months to join because I was shopping sponsors, researching whether or not I could really make money doing this, because I never jump into anything unless I know it's going to give me something back, because I don't have time to waste my time. Okay, I have a lot going on, so I don't have time to waste my time. Like, even after this video, I'm about to head off to work. So I really want to thank you guys for watching this video. And again, I'm going to come back next Thursday with another reason why you should join Scentsy. Okay, so you guys have an awesome day, and please stay blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Listen to that funky